Email writing, page 83, English language. Have you ever written any emails, children, to anyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I have written,
Yes.
Okay. To whom have you all written the emails?
ma'am, to
The
you, to my
recent one
Teachers
father,
was
or
to
ma'am.
you
sometimes
only.
Ma'am,
friends.
teachers or
Ma'am, to
friends.
you
Ma'am,
Okay.
by
continuous
my
12.
friends.
Good, good. So you all know the process of, email writing. Now let's understand this topic in more detail. Email writing. An email message is a text, typically brief, that is sent or received over a computer network. Emails are generally shorter than letters, as they are often written quickly in response to a request or question. They may contain only few lines. All right. So if you compare emails with letters, emails are usually shorter. Okay. And in why emails are shorter? Because you write emails to give a quick reply, quick written reply or response, whether it was a request or whether it is a question. You all would have written among yourselves also. Okay. You all would have forwarded emails among yourselves also. So now let us understand, as we had seen format of informal letter. You all remember there was a format of informal letter we did, how the marks would get divided. So similarly, we have format for email writing. First, whenever you all are writing an email, you have to select the email address to whom you want to send that. Okay. So selecting the email address and writing the correct email address in the taskbar 2, you'll get 5 marks. Then subject is important. If you do not write the subject, you won't be able to send your email, right? If you do not write the correct email address of the person whom you want to send, then also you won't be able to send your email. So writing the correct subject, that means correct appropriate topic for the reason, for the purpose why you are writing the email, you'll get half mark. Then half mark for salutation. Respected madam, respected sir. Okay, these are called as salutations. So you get half mark for the same. Then you have half mark for opening sentence and half mark for closing sentence. Okay, you know what is an opening sentence, as we have already done in letter writing. And half mark for closing sentence. Usually closing sentence, if you have attached any document, you close your sentence with by saying that please find so and so document in the attachment, right? Next is subscription. So for that you have half marks. That means thanking you, regards, okay, whatever. If you are depending upon to whom you are sending the email, is it a formal email or is it an informal email? All right. Next is expression. For expression you have 2 marks over here. That means the tone must be formal. If you're writing a formal email, make sure the tone is formal. You avoid using slang languages. Okay, make sure that you all and even avoid using short forms. If you are writing a formal email, you do not use short forms. The message to be conveyed using clear and simple language. I am focusing again over here. Use simple language as much as possible. You can use new vocabularies while writing or drafting an email, but what happens is, at times, if you are not able to use that particular word in the context correctly, you'll lose your marks. So better to go with a simple language. An email is an excuse for shoddy expressions, short forms, or SMS vocabulary and spellings. Please underline this. It is very important. While writing an email, please do not uh, write short forms. Do not write slang, use slang languages. Do not use SMS or like how you all use it on WhatsApp. WhatsApp vocabularies. All right. Or spellings. All right. Traditional rules for punctuation are to be maintained. You should know where you should end your sentence, where you should put a comma. Please underline this also. Everywhere you cannot use capital letters. Okay. So make sure that you check properly where you're using capital letter, where you have to use full stop, where you have to use a comma. All communication must follow the standard norms of etiquettes. Okay. Now on the next page, that is page 84, can you see they have given you a sample of an email? Is it visible to you all, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's read the sample. If at all you have to write a formal email, how you will write it down? Your school is organizing a solo dance competition. Write a letter to the admin manager of your school seeking permission to use the auditorium for the auditions and the finale. Give details of the event and date it is to be conducted. Okay, so you are writing an email to whom now in this
The school's
email?
admin manager.
Okay, to the school's admin manager. You know, can you see CCO also over there?
Ma'am,
Yes,
CC
ma'am.
No, carbon
ma'am,
copy.
Carbon
CPU
copy.
don't
Carbon copy.
is
Okay.
Carbon copy.
Yes. So CC is you are putting to the principal. Okay. You are mailing it to the admin, but in CC you are keeping the principal. What should be the subject? What is the subject of writing
permission
the
to
email?
use the
Permission
auditorium.
Permission to use
to
the auditorium.
Okay. All right. Because you require the permission to use the auditorium, you are writing this email. All right. Next is, so if you write to subject correctly, how many marks you will get till now?
One
half
mark.
marks
One
for
mark.
subject and half marks for to whom you are writing.
So total how many marks you get
One
now if
mark.
you write
One
this
mark.
correct?
1 mark.
1 mark.
1 mark. Okay. Then again, if you write dear sir with a comma, how many marks you will get properly if you do
One
this?
and a half.
1.5. 1.5.
Okay, now total will be 1.5 because half mark you get for this. Then if you will see towards the end, is your subscription correct? Regards and all. Is that correct?
Yes,
Half
ma'am.
plus half.
So total how many you get now?
2.
Half
2
plus
marks
half.
total you
2.
get. Okay. Now let's see whether you are able to score the remaining. Now you have to please mute Simran. There's a lot of background noise. Now you have to check whether you are writing the opening sentence or closing sentence, and you have to check your expressions and we'll check your expressions. Okay. So for opening sentence and closing sentence, you have 1 mark. Check if there is an opening sentence. Is there an opening sentence? Which is the opening sentence in the letter?
I, the cultural captain of the school, am writing
Huh?
to seek your permission to use the auditorium for the solo dance competition.
Competitions. Okay. I, the cultural captain of the school, am writing to seek your permission to use the auditorium for the solo dance competition. If you will see, the opening sentence is the elaborative form of what you have written in the subject, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So your opening sentence is done. Now how many marks you get if you write the opening sentence correctly, children?
half
Half
mark.
mark.
Half mark. Check if there is a closing sentence also. Is there a closing sentence?
Yes,
request
ma'am.
you to
Yes,
grant
ma'am.
the
I request
permission.
you to grant the permission.
I request you to grant the permission is your closing sentence. All right. So now let's calculate half mark you get for 2, half mark for subject, half mark for salutation, half mark for subscription, total 2 marks. Then half mark you get for opening sentence and half mark you get for closing sentence. Now, what is the total? How many marks you get total?
3.
3 marks till now. Okay. All right. So 2, did you all get it? How you all got 3 marks till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
want me to repeat, children?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. So now remaining 2 marks are there. Out of 5 marks, you have already got 3 marks. And it was so simple, and you had not even written down, or you have not even begun your email, the gist of your email. It's just that you have started. So you got 3 marks. Now 2 marks are there for your expressions. Let's see how you are expressing. The competition is on 14th of September, and students of grade 6 and 7 will participate in it. We will need the auditorium for 2 hours from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So that means, see in the question, what is the question telling you? You have to seek permission. While seeking permission, you have to give the details also of the event. You have to give the date, right? You have to tell when it is conducted and which students. So all the details are being given in this particular paragraph. Can you all see? They gave the date also. They even gave the grades, which grades are participating. After that, they also gave the timing that from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. we require the auditorium. All right. Yes, so this is expression. Can you see the language is simple? There are no slang languages used, no short forms used. Avoid using short forms because you all are so habitual in using WhatsApp. Then what happens is, while you all are writing any letters, unconsciously you all land up using your WhatsApp language over here. Okay. So avoid doing that. Have you all understood this till here, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions in email writing?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. So let's see. Let's practice if you all have really understood or not. Okay. You have a question given in the exercise which says, write an email to the school principal seeking permission to organize Grandparents' Day in school. Okay. So you have to write an email to the principal for what? For seeking permission to organize Grandparents' Day in the
Grandparents' Day.
school.
And
All right. What is the next is?
The
You have to,
inter-Euro
yes.
school the inter-Euro school debate
Okay, I'll
competition
read
is
it. The inter-Euro school debate competition is scheduled in the month of December. As the head of the department, write an email to the admin manager seeking permission to use the auditorium to conduct the auditions to select the speaker. Give details and the date it is to be conducted. Okay, you have to give the details as well as the date. So this particular question is similar to the one which you have it as in the form of an example sample letter, isn't it? There you all are seeking permission to use the auditorium, right? Here also you all are seeking permission to use the auditorium, but the event is different. Okay, the event is different, date and time will be different, the format will remain the same. So I would prefer you all go for this letter first, practice this email writing first, and then you all can go ahead with the other. And in this we will have an activity. Okay, we'll have a peer-to-peer activity. What you can do is, it has to be sent to the admin. But you can send an email among yourselves also, right? And then you all can cross check where this particular child has done a mistake. You all can check your peers' work, right? As we used to do in the physical classroom, right? So you write among
Yes,
yourselves,
ma'am.
but instead of sending it to the admin managers, select your friend's email. Okay, then write the subject, write, follow all this. So to whichever friend you all are sending it, that friend will cross check whether you have written it correctly, whether you followed all the part. That friend is going to give you all marks out of 5. Will that be fine? You will have to give them marks, and then
Yes,
we'll
ma'am.
discuss who got the highest among in the class, right? So you'll do this for homework, children, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Shall I begin the next topic with you all, or do you want to? Is there any question
We
regarding
can
email
begin.
writing? If there is no question,
Ma'am, we can.
yes, Simran.
No question.
No questions. Okay, let me begin then. Tenses. I'll start with you all. We do not have any digital book regarding tenses in the Argus. Okay. So, have you heard about tenses before? How many tenses are there?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me tell.
The
Present,
three
past,
main
ma'am,
ones.
three.
Which
Main
three?
ones. Present,
Present,
past,
past,
future.
and
Present,
future.
past, future.
And present, past, and future, right? So, what is a present tense? If it's a present tense, what like? Can you give me example?
The thing
Present
that is
tense.
going on right now.
Okay, the action is going on.
Like Munzareen
Past
ma'am
tense.
is teaching.
Okay, very good. Very nice. Past tense.
The thing that
Munzareen
has
ma'am was
already
teaching.
answered.
Ma'am, that
Okay.
happened before.
Okay, good, very good. And what about the future tense?
Munzareen
That
ma'am
Ma'am,
will
is
that
teach
is
going
us.
to
going
teach
to
us.
happen. Munzareen ma'am
Okay.
is going to teach us then.
Okay. So you all know that. Now, do you know that these 3 tenses, which we have already studied in the previous classes, have further types? Is further classified
Yes,
into
ma'am.
different
Yes,
types?
Past
ma'am.
continuous, future
Simple
continuous,
past,
and
One
simple
by one.
future.
If it is a present, how many types do you have for present? Present. Now say.
Present perfect.
Present perfect, present continuous.
Okay, so you first have simple present, then you have present continuous, and then present
Present
perfect,
participle.
and present perfect
Perfect.
continuous. So 4 types are there. Okay, I want you all to draw a tree diagram. Okay, just write tenses in your English language notebook only. You all can do it. Write tenses above. Divide the tenses into 3 different branches. Right, past, present, past, and future.
ma'am, we have a video course for tenses.
Yes. Let me just give them a brief introduction first. Done. So this will help you to remember before your exams.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, Mishti.
Ma'am, where does past participle come in?
I will tell you now. We just began the tenses part. First, you write the 3 parts. Then I'll tell you where past participle comes.
Written, ma'am.
Done. Now, have you divided into 3 different categories? Present, past, and future. Now, present, you will further divide into 4 divisions, 4 categories.
Ma'am,
Okay.
it may be simple present.
Yes, it is.
Then
1 minute. Let them first divide so that they will be able to follow. Write it down in your notebook, everyone. Done. Arnav, Sakina, Sharvarish, Ayush, Rana, Ranveer, switch on your videos, everyone.
Mom, we have to divide present more into
What, Nilam?
Into four more
That's
categories.
it,
four
Okay,
into
more
ma'am.
four
branches.
more
Yeah, ma'am.
categories.
Thanks. Okay, ma'am. Thanks.
Okay, you are not audible, beta. Okay,
Yeah,
done.
ma'am.
Now,
Next.
now have you divided into four different categories? Now write down number one, simple present. Number two, present continuous.
And third is maybe present perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. Third is present perfect. And fourth is
present perfect
present
continuous.
perfect continuous. Okay. Got it, everyone? Okay.
Yes.
Written?
Yes, ma'am.
Aritosh, I can't see you writing in your English language notebook.
Written, ma'am.
Done? Okay. This was for present. Now, past. The second category. Past again divide into four different categories. Further classify past into four different categories in the form of a tree diagram. And once that is done, what you all are going to write? Number one, simple past. Number two,
Past
past
continuous.
continuous. Number three, past
Past perfect.
perfect. And number four,
Past perfect
past
continuous.
perfect continuous. Written down, everyone? Parito, switch on your video. Uddhav, Sarvarish, Rana, Ranveer, switch on your
And
video. I should see everyone writing. Done for past?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Next is for future. Future, again, you will divide future into four different categories. And then you will write down simple future. Number one, simple future. Number two, future continuous. Number three, future perfect. Okay. No, not four categories, divided into three categories. Okay. Future will be divided into three categories: future simple, future continuous, and future perfect. Why not into the fourth category? Fourth category, I'll explain you later. But as of now, just divide and write down.
Ma'am, simple future, future continuous, and
Future perfect.
done, ma'am.
Done? Okay, I think others are writing. Wait, we'll wait for them. Ayush, Uddhav, Sarvarish, and Ranveer, switch on your videos.
Yes, ma'am.
I can see Yash is writing, Bhavya is writing, Sanaya is writing, Nilab is writing. Very good. Sakina, I can't see your face at all. Have you all written till here?
Yes.
Okay, no, others are writing. Wait, let them finish. Just let me know if everyone is finished so that I can continue further. Meanwhile, all those who have finished, open to your textbook on page 43. All those who have finished will open your textbook to page 43 meanwhile. All right. Can you see page 43, 44, 45, 46 and 47? There's a table given. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now, we will understand this table and we will understand each of these categories in detail. Okay. Now, what you all can do, whatever tree diagram you all have made. So while I explain, you all can, for your own understanding, what you all can do is for each one, for example, for simple present, what things you all can use, how you have to use, how the expressions should be. You all can write down those words and those expressions in short for each one of this. Okay. So for if at all you get a question in this in exam regarding this, you will be able to write it down. Clear? Now just look at the table. You have, look at the second column. You have form given. Can you see form?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now simple present is being given you in three forms. One is affirmative form, second is negative form, and third is question form. Affirmative means a positive sentence. Okay. An affirmative sentence means a positive sentence. So simple present in the form of a positive sentence, simple present in the form of a negative sentence, and then simple present in the form of a question. Okay. For example, let's start with simple present. He goes. Okay. Now, in this, if you want to turn it into negative, he doesn't go. All right. And the same thing, if you want to turn it into in a form of a question, does he go, with a question mark. Okay. Always when you all are changing the sentence, okay, the tense of the sentence, if it is a question mark, always remember to put a question mark, because you all change the form, but you all forget to put the question mark. All right. Got it, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I'll go slowly for each and every topic so that you all can write down the importance even in your language notebook. How we have to, let's see the usage of simple present in the form of sentences. Habits and routines. Sometimes I visit my friends in the
Ma'am,
evening.
actually, I don't have space, so can you page, ma'am?
Yeah, you can see if you do not have space in your notebook, you can just write down the heading simple present on the next page and you can jot down the points. You all can do that because I can
I
understand.
was still in the
Yeah, since you have already done the tree diagram, you will hardly have any space to continue further. So what you can do is you can write down the heading simple present and then write down the, in short, the pointers, what you need to remember in simple present. Got it? Very good. I can see most of the children are noting down the pointers.
What to note down, ma'am.
Yeah, done. Now, let me just read it. Habits and routines. Sometimes I was
Can you tell what to note down, ma'am?
just first put the heading simple present, then write down simple present in the three forms:
Okay, ma'am.
affirmative form, negative form, and in question form.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Okay. Now do not write anything. Now just refer to your textbook on page 43, third column. We are seeing, we will refer to the text as well as with the notebook. Sit with the text as well as with the notebook. So now you all can refer to the text. Okay. Have you all written the form in your notebooks? Okay. Now don't write anything. Now
Yes, ma'am.
just, okay. Now just refer to the use. Just a minute. Okay. Habits and routines. Sometimes I visit my friends in the evening. Next, facts. We like ice cream. Next, facts which are always true. Asturias is in the north of the Spain. Next, planned future actions set up by a timetable or a schedule. We leave from London at 8 next Tuesday. Okay. So now these words, can you see there are certain words which are given in bold letters. Can you all mark it? Can you all underline in your textbook only, children? So these words indicate the sentence is in a present form. Okay. I like, I visit, isn't it? And it is in a positive form. All right. All these sentences are in positive form. Okay, so the verbs, please underline the verbs like, love, hate, hear, believe. Okay, it's time up. I would like to stop